Well, it looks like competition is fast taking a bite out of Apple in China. Reports say the iconic iPhone has dropped out of the country's top 5 smartphones in terms of market share. Samsung is firmly on top, followed by domestic brands Lenovo, Coolpad, Huawei, and ZTE. Analysts say buyers are turning to lower-priced rivals. They also say that recent negative news involving exploding iPhones has also contributed to the sales decline. Apple has wasted no time in damage control mode. The company says it will allow iPhone owners using unauthorized power adapters to exchange them for licensed Apple versions for about $11 instead of the usual $24. Apple says its China revenue has fallen 14% year-on-year in the quarter ending in June. Is it all about price and recent incidents that have convinced Chinese buyers to shy away from the iPhone? Well, let's find out from our researcher Esther Deng in the newsroom. Thanks a lot, Esther, for joining us. Now, as mentioned in our introduction, the iPhone is slipping fast in China. What reasons have netizens provided?
Well, there are a lot of factors to think about. Wang Bin on zol.com.cn feels iPhone is a bit stagnant in development. iPhone becomes less influential in the market after the prosperous iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S era. However, it is indisputable that the iPhone 5 lacks creativity. Some users claim they feel unsafe after Apple's products are suspected of keeping watch on the user's activities. There are also various complaints from Chinese consumers in terms of usage and after-sales service of iPhone. Moreover, a poster from Shanghai points out iPhone faces strong competitors. iPhone is fashionable in appearance and attracts young people. The high price can fulfill some people's vanity. Now, any call is not inferior to iPhone in many aspects and take away big market share. And another poster on Sina.com feels homemade mobile phones are becoming more competitive too. Some of the homemade high-end mobile phones are actually good in quality and are much cheaper than international brands. I feel proud that I use Oppo Find 5. And Guangzhou Shenzhen Heshang also talks about the price issue. Smart mobile phones under $150 are welcome in China. After all, China don't have so many rich people. And Xiao Daoma adds, China's native mobile phone manufacturers cooperate well with the operators, and they provide custom-made phones to enrich consumers' choices, while iPhone only uses 1 or 2 items to compete in the market. And Xiaoxin Huli says, Chinese mobile phone consumers are becoming more sensible. They know which to choose between a homemade mobile phone with 7-inch screen and an iPhone with 5-inch screen. And this poster feels promotion tricks for homemade mobile phones take effect. Some people are attracted by the offer of a free phone if you top up it as required.
Now, provide us more detail about the problems iPhone owners in China are encountering, as well as after-sales service.
Well, a number of net users have shared their life experiences about this issue. Zheng Zhuxi on Sohu.com feels iPhone is not that user-friendly. Its storage card cannot be expanded, and there are a lot of restrictions when installing apps, while Android provides quite a lot of free, nice apps. And this anonymous poster has complaints to make too. The battery cannot stand up for 1 single day without a charge. Its web surfing capability is not good either. And Yayi on 1688.com says, iPhone 5 is not solid enough. Its internal screen was broken after it accidentally fell on the floor. And this poster from Guangdong talks about another issue. Arrogance of iPhone's after-sales service staff enrages me. My iPhone's Wi-Fi suddenly couldn't work, and that phone had been used less than 1 year. But the customer service refused to repair or exchange my phone just because of a little wear out at the back and the charging port. And Peng Yanhong also complains about the after-sales service. When I bought my iPhone 4 for repair, the customer service replied that my iPhone was not bought from a standard channel and thus they didn't offer hardware repair to me. Meanwhile, iPhone still has advocates in China. For example, Shandong Qingdao Dasuan Lab has it to say, iPhone is the best mobile phone in the world currently. Any other mobile phone cannot be compared with it. Those who never use iPhone or can't afford it say irresponsible words about it. And this poster from Jiangsu is loyal to iPhone 2. I have used the iPhone 4, 4S, and 5, and I believe iPhone is relatively stable in performance.
And one of the measures Apple has taken is to offer a swap of third-party chargers with Apple certified ones at a discount. Are netizens pleased with this development? What's their view about swapping unauthorized chargers for certified Apple models for a cut price?
Well, there is division of opinion about this issue and the online community. Shui on dfdaily.com feels this news is not that exciting. I heard that only the charger can be swapped, not including the data line priced at $24, which is also a necessity for charging an iPhone. Moreover, iPhone says on its instruction book that third-party chargers are allowed to use, so now the swapping plan is unfair to them. And Dr. Ke on Weibo.com feels Apple is so good at crisis PR. The swapping plan promotes the sale of its original chargers and also draw a line with responsibility for the former accidents so that Apple's public image won't be damaged. And CQ Shenshen points out the iPhone's cut-price charger is still not cheap. Generally, the cost of making a charge is less than $2.5. The iPhone accessories make huge profits. And a poster on 163.com agrees. iPhone's original charge is advanced in workmanship, but still doesn't deserve such a high price. And he also adds, through the swapping plan, Apple can obtain numerous spare parts from the third-party chargers, and Apple could reprocess them and make them into its own products. And this poster has another view. Many people think a product's low cost means the merchant has an evil mind. They don't count the intellectual property and ingenious designs into the cost. And Lao Bi Nao Bi argues, a cut-priced original charger means high level of safety. Isn't your life worth more than $11? But this poster refutes, using unauthorized chargers doesn't necessarily mean you are gonna die. Finally, we have this typical remark from 没错，我就是大头, who has this to say. Rather than saying the swapping plan proves Apple's conscience, better to say it's a particular business opportunity.
All right, thanks a lot, Esther. Our researcher, Esther Deng, on declining sales of Apple's iPhone in China.